What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. We are back at it again with another video. So today, well, today's not the day, but it's a big step forward to the day. Today we are baking the headlights. So this is obviously going to be the first step in the headlight build. So first thing you're going to want to do when baking the headlights, I'm just going off of the paperwork that came with my Lighting Trends halos. There's a lot of different methods. I've heard 225 for 7 minutes. I've heard 225 for 15 minutes. It says, it just preheated, it says 215 for 12 minutes, but then it also does state that time and temperature may vary based on your vehicle and your oven. So I'm gonna go a little bit lower. Most people have been saying 225. I'm going 215 for 12 minutes. And then if it needs to go longer, then we can put it back in and go on from there. But before you do this, before you get into opening your headlights, if you are installing halos or retrofitting projectors, whatever you're doing, make sure that whatever you're putting into this headlight works before you open your headlight and you go through all this hassle. I have done this. I have checked my halos, I have checked my demon eyes, and I have checked my projectors. All three work, so we are ready to bake. So what I have done, I'll turn the light on here and not open it to let out all the light. But I have 2 pieces of wood in there. You don't want the headlight sitting on the metal rack, just in case that may burn the plastic on the back or the bottom of the headlight. The 215, even the 225 or whatever, isn't going to be hot enough to do anything to that wood. It'll just dry it out. So that's good. Then what you're going to want to do is go ahead and remove all bulbs, like the turn signal bulb here. Remove any bulbs, any screws, because the metal could get hot on the plastic and could damage the plastic. I don't believe these Ram headlights even have any screws, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull all this apart and get it in the head. Get it in. I can only fit one at a time, so we'll put one headlight in. Once it's out, while I'm peeling apart the headlight, I'll toss the other one in and I'll show you guys how that'll work. Alright, so got it set for 12 minutes. With it in there, obviously make sure that you are not touching the top, the sides, that side over there, and you're also not hitting the back. You don't, like I said, you don't want any of the plastic making contact with the metal of the oven. So, while that's going, what you're going to want is, I just picked these up at Harbor Freight. They got grip. It'll help me with peeling back the lens. A flathead screwdriver, one for prying back. You'll come here, obviously, pry up on these tabs, and then you could even use the flathead to get it started. And then once it's peeling apart, this butyl, the glue they use, is going to stretch. It's obviously going to be hot, so you can use the screwdriver and pull it apart, because you don't want that butyl or any of that landing on the chrome of the headlight. So we'll have that, and then, like I said, a flathead or a Phillips, just if there was any screws to remove, which I did not find. Okay, so timer just went off. We're gonna go ahead and pull this one out, see how it is going, if that was enough time. Not burn myself in the process. Good. Toss the other one in. Luckily 215 is not too hot. 12 minutes. We'll start with this. So first thing I want to do is go ahead, I'm going to start on this side and just pry up on all the tabs, get them over the clips. Okay, so this is about to go off. I had to take a break. We had to get my daughter ready for bed. But what I did is I upped it to 225 because the 215 was literally getting me absolutely nowhere. So this seems to be working a little better. It wasn't this pliable before. So what I'm doing, just going around prying all this up. Breaking the butyl loose as best I can. Don't worry about that when I get there.
One eternity later.
Alright guys, so I'm starting to get it pulled apart here. The top is easier to do than the bottom. So with the RAM, it's a little bit different. It's not just sealed where you can just pull it apart. There's a seal on top and there's actually a seal underneath the lens. So what I'm having to do is I'm coming in behind here and prying up, and it's releasing on that plastic to where you can get it started. The top is easier to pull off than the bottom. So then anywhere it's getting stuck, just going in behind it and peeling back, just like that. And I can't bring you in close enough, but when you're doing this, you'll see as you lift up, there's a black line here, and you'll see it get clear as it's releasing from that sealant. So nice and slow. Just go as far as you can so it'll get hung up again. You just gotta go behind it and lift, and it'll fall right out. Now the top's hanging up a little bit, so we're just coming in behind. Look under the black, and then pulling underneath the actual lens itself. It should be free to pull out. It'll just be hung up on a little bit of glue. There you have it. And then with these rams, that actually holds in this clear part too. So, oh, must be stuck on a little glue, because that will just pull out. Now from here, it's obviously up to you what you want to do with the headlight, but this is how you would bake open a Ram headlight. So what I ended up doing as far as time goes, the 225 did work better. I went 225 for 12 minutes, went around with the screwdriver, worked the edge, put it back in for another 7 minutes, and then that was when it was easily able for me to pull apart. So 12 minutes and then 7 minutes is what I did. Stay tuned for the next part of the videos, which is going to be getting rid of this chrome, which I'm going to do right now. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up for me, and until next time, peace.